Okay, there's a reason why I'm starting my podcast video, right? But that's not what the title is, right? I have not made a podcast video, in a while and all that stuff, but I have to make a lot more because, I just want to send my message out there, right? For people who just never get it, right? I feel like I gotta have to make more videos on YouTube because there's just a lot of questions about me, right? And I feel like these people don't know me well. Maybe that's why a lot of people don't like me, right? And here's one that fucking answer, I try and answer to you on YouTube, right? There's a lot of question, and if I got question, and even if there's no comment on my video, no questions, then I have to give the answers anyway, right? Sometimes I have to give answer without people asking questions, and that's what make me, a lot more greater and better, right? So yes, man, in this video, I'll explain you that, why I have to make this video, right? This is one of the biggest problem I'm facing in fucking life right now, right? So, yeah. Is that I am a very stupid person, right? And why do I say that, right? I'm dumber than an average person. I may even dumber than people with Down syndrome. And this is not an exaggeration, right? Before I get into all of that, God gave me one of the crappiest fucking body, in the world, right? That if I was just a little bit smarter, I would have been a lot more successful than today, right? And this is just the truth, right? I know we're humans, right? Everybody's different, Stop expecting everybody to do the same fucking thing because we were born to do different things. Look, I was born to hear. Some people were born to be like far more smart than I am, and there's nothing I can do about it. I wish we were all held to the same fucking standard. I made a previous video about it. You could just go watch it, 30 minutes of it, right? It explains everything, right? And even God does not want to keep same standard for all of us, right? We should be held to the same standard. Some of us are held, to a much higher standard than everyone else, and that's fucking unfair, right? And that's what I'm trying to explain to you right now. I've been held to a much higher standard. That's why I have to call myself the GOAT, right? For those of you wondering why I changed my channel to GOAT, Vince D, right? Why I have to change it? Because I was held to this ridiculous fucking standard, just to gain respect and just to please people. It's just ridiculous and ludicrous, man. And I fucking hate that. And people have been criticizing my mistake because of my stupidity. And that's true. And I am a dumb person. Right? And I have a dumb brain that doesn't want to work. I try to learn everything, but I can't. Because my brain just won't let me sometimes. Yeah. For all this hater and for all people who criticize me, I wish you had fucking autism. I wish. So you know how hard, is to live with being an autistic person. It's so hard. I could have been way more stronger. I could have been way more faster. I could have done way more things in life. But fucking stupid brain that doesn't do shit for me. And now I'm stuck in this, life, that I had. And I'm not very, very happy with it. I should accomplish way more. Right? And this is why I fucking hate year 2025. It is worse than 2020. God, I wish I could say I live in 2020 forever. I'd rather live in that year forever than live in this piece of crap of world. And I hate 2020 for the rest of my fucking life. I hate that year so much, but I still want to live in it. That's how terrible, terribly stupid I am. People like 2020 more than me. It's out of this. And 2020 murdered people. Not just kill, but murder. Murder everything. I never murdered someone in life. I never done it. And I still get way more criticized. Just because I'm stupid, man. None of this is just an exaggeration, right? Look, man. I know how it feels, people diagnosed with disability. It's gonna be a lot harder on you guys. Right? You're gonna feel, a lot more restricted, a lot more, limited, right? my stupid brain is depriving my body, and this is why I'm so depleted, right? I'm not talking nonsense here, right? I don't need some rocket scientist to prove, what I'm saying, right? I don't need a rocket scientist. Autistic people tend to make more mistakes, and they tend, to contradict more themselves than, to other regular average ass person, right? Because I don't think well. I don't do critical thinking well. I don't make decisions well. I don't do everything well because I'm a stupid person. Look, man, I try to get smart, but I'm not, right? And sometimes, people have to ridiculously lower standards so I can, like, graduate school, get what I want, right? Just, to be where I am today. Some people just have to lower the standard just for me, right? And this is for a reason, right? This is just not biases. There's a reason things happen. Reasons and excuses are two different things. I told you this many times, right? To be honest, man, because I have such a low IQ and a dumb person, I should have never graduated high school. I shouldn't even graduate elementary, to be honest with you. I should be stuck in kindergarten right now. There's some fucking, like, infant or 1 year old that's already smarter than me. And I'm dead ass serious. I'm not kidding. Even a 1 year old can be more sensitive to me just because of intelligence, right? I do not have intelligence. The only reason why people tell me that I'm very smart is because they don't want to hurt my feeling. They know I'm a fucking sensitive ass dude. They know me. We all know that, this guy, records videos straight to YouTube. This man is always sensitive. So I never have to tell him the truth. Some people just have to lie about me a bit. You don't have to lie about me. You don't have to, man. If I caught you lying, I will like you no more, and I'm just not going to treat you nice anymore and stay out my fucking life for lying to me. I feel like a lot of people are lying to me, these days, about my true myself and my true capability. This is just not good, man. And I hate that. Yeah, I seem to be a very smart person, but I only learn from me. I've been getting help, from a lot of people, right? Way more help than, anyone else, right? I have to get way more help, and I'm still not successful, man. Right? God never gave me enough tool, never gave me enough resource to get to where I am. I'm not proud of this, type of fucking product I put out there. I'm not. I always make silly ass mistake, that a 1 year old would never do. Right? I get caught for this, I get caught for that, and people believe that, I always take responsibility. I always held myself to a much higher standard than everyone else. You think I don't take accountability? Oh, sometimes I don't because, I get fucking tired. You know what's depleting all my energy is my stupidity, right? If I was smarter, I wouldn't have wasted my energy on stupid stuff, right? I could have gotten myself more successful. And there's a lot of decisions that I could have made a lot more better, but I didn't think about it because I'm too damn stupid, right? And people, make fun of me, people, do this and that, right? They're taking a lot more advantage of me because I'm a damn stupid person, right? Yeah, because of my stupidity. And one time, I actually got scammed, right? And lost a lot of money. Reason why I don't make it on YouTube because I don't feel like it, right? There, stupidity, right? Stupid people never always get scammed, right? And the smartest people, that's always careful and that's always paying attention, they never got tricked. They never got scammed. Never in their life. Just look up, Google it up, man. About 10% people are scammed. And they are stupid. And they are fucking retarded. And I'm one of those people. Right? That's why I become more victimized because they know I'm stupid. They know I have lack of mental toughness. They know I have this and that. Right? Yeah. The reason why, I never get enough attention. Why does LeBron James, why does everyone else have more attention than I am? And I done way more shit than they do. Why? Because they get clickbait. They get attention. They get views. They get clickbait. They do crazy amounts of things. They do They manipulate, all that sort of stuff. I'm lacking vocabulary word. I don't communicate well. It's all because I'm stupid, man. It's all because, I can't learn. Right? I want to learn more new vocabulary. I'm willing to learn, but I can't. And I'm procrastinating all the time, because I just don't want to say this again, man. Right? This is why I don't talk properly well. You already know it. Right? I gave you answer like multiple times. I don't have to give you another answer again. Right? If I was way more dangerous than today, man, that's what makes me smarter, In that way, people will have to respect me. People have to stay out of my fucking way if you don't like me, right? Because I will destroy your motherfuckers, right? Yeah. And now, there's this dumb people, dumb kids. They just got so many attention. I never got a lot of attention in life, man. I just need more attention. That's why I act stupid sometimes. To hopefully you'll get attention, get clickbait, I just need more attention, man. Oh, being Asian is another reason why I'm looking dumber, right? I know a lot of Asian people are smart, but some are just ridiculously stupid, right? Oh, have you heard of the word AI? Called artificial intelligence? I am not an AI, man. I am an idiot. I'm the opposite. If you don't recognize this. I'm anti-AI. AI, right? Yeah, an idiot means, stupid person. And I wish I wasn't born in this body. I wish I was born in another body, right? Just put me on some other body and I can just literally do the same thing, but a lot more, in advance, right? Yeah, I post all my running videos on YouTube and people are not, I'm not getting enough views, I'm not getting enough likes and all that stuff, right? And there are people that run way slower than me and they're getting like thousands of likes and thousands of comments and thousands of views and thousands of attention and thousands of impression rates, right? Yeah, I mean, there are exceptions, like, oh, there's some elite runners, that run way faster than me. They deserve more attention. Yeah, that's on them, They're just way more advanced and way more smart than me, right? There's could have been a lot more technique, where I could have pushed myself, to the break limit where, and this is why I have never ran a marathon in my life. Well, I did ultra marathon, but I don't just, do like one long run, without stopping, right? I could have participated in the fucking marathon right now, but no, I didn't. I didn't restrain myself. I'm just too dumb, I mean, to overtrain, you have to be really smart. You gotta know your nutrition, you gotta know this and that, A and B. When you're doing these kind of stuff, it's not easy, man. I'm telling you, man, not a lot of people can do marathon. A lot more people do marathon is why? Because they believe themselves and they have the intelligence. If they have my intelligence, they will not finish a fucking marathon. They will not even be close. They'll probably be dead and probably die. Just because they're so unprepared, right? This is why I always get unprepared, every single time, right? Because I'm just not a smart person. If it happens to you, it happens to everyone. If you try and go for that goal, then when you're unprepared, you're gonna shock yourself and you're gonna fail miserably, man. Okay, failing will not be a shock to me. So, yeah. Look, man. I run like sub 5-minute mile like multiple times, and people just completely ignore that piece of shit. Well, if I wasn't a dummy, I would have sub 4:30 right now. There are people, that are way more, less like fitter than me, when it comes to the life sport. There's a lot of people, that doesn't have as good genius, that doesn't have goodwill and doesn't work as hard as I do, and they run a sub 4:30 fucking mile. And I just never did in my life. I thought I would never sub 5, but I luckily sub 5, but I could have been a lot more faster, than today. It's my damn, I used to make mistake after mistake after mistake. This is why I keep repeating the same mistake, after mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake, and yeah, my body deteriorated, right? Some people, you'll have much shorter lifespan than the other people. Some people's, lifespan is only like half of others, and they die so immaturely because of stupid, right? I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna be gone, in less than 20 years, maybe 10 years. Who knows, man? Because I lack intelligence, right? I'm lacking, make me less self-awareness, and and I just don't even see dangers going on, right? Whatever dangerous is coming towards me, I sometimes fail to see that because, my stupid brain just cannot, recognize that, right? Maybe you'll be able to recognize that, right? There's just a lot of things that I supposed to know that I don't know. And this is why I don't have a job right now and work for this crappy fucking Amazon facility, right? I mean, I'm okay with this job, but I just want a job that gives me a much better pay, right? I want a job that helps me with my career, not based on that, Amazon job, right? There's some. I'm just embarrassed, to be around with kids, that are smarter than me. Well, it look like more of them smarter than me. Didn't happen by accident. I just get dumber, and they just stay the same, or either they get smarter, right? I mean, we all have this same resource, we're on the same level, I cannot come up with the proper words and all that stuff, right? Some people with severe Down syndrome, they're actually smarter than me, and I don't have to go around and ask Google, ask people, why they're smarter than me. I don't have to do that. I can assume, and I'm always right. Right? I used to be this arrogant, cocky guy where I call myself the smartest guy in the world. I am not the smartest guy in the world. I'm not. Donald Trump did the same thing. He thinks he's smart, but he's a fucking asshole. That doesn't know how to run anything. He just sit there, slowly, destroying the country, right? Because I get stupid now, a lot more people get stupider, right? This is why I want to get rid of this body, because it's just a toxicity. It's making other people's life worse as well, without the knowing. Some even know it, right? And they don't tell me about it. There's something that you just realize and you're just not going to tell me, right? And I'm fucking pissed about that, right? Maybe they assume that I already know, right? Maybe that's why they don't have to tell. Okay, we get that. But if there's something serious if there's something serious going on, in this problem, this world, you just have to let me know. But if it's minor, then yeah, I get it. You don't have to tell me, right? I feel like, yeah, the stupider you get will make you actually a victim. And people don't realize this, right? Because when you're stupider, you can actually make lots of lies about this person, right? And they cannot sue you for defamation and all that stuff, right? They can't sue you because they cannot realize the problem is right in front of them, right? Stupid people cannot realize it, but the smart people, they can see it right away, and they can just get you in trouble instantly, right? And this is why people are making fake accounts of my name and all stuff. They really think I cannot see any of this, and it's true, right? If I was a lot more successful in life, y'all better shut the fuck up, man, and keep that same energy, man. Right? What is this, man? I'm just like, LeBron James, have to carry all these bums to the final, have to carry these bums, to the promised land, right? I have to carry this bum-ass fucking body, to where it is today, man. That's what happened to me every single day, man. I have to carry this weight on my back, and it's hurting. And now I just want to quit. Give up. Because I'm running out of patience, I'm running out of this and that. I'm just running out. And I'm getting angrier every day, man. Right? And please, God, just send me somewhere else, you know, where I can, you know, have much more better life, much more better quality. Send me to another universe. Send me to another planet. I don't want to be here anymore. You know? And people are just only loving me because they're just faking it, man. If I change it a little bit, a lot of people already dislike me already. Whatever. I'm out of here, man. I'll explain a lot of this later.